Alright, today we're doing a fitment here at Mercedes. This is a Mercedes. This is a 2022 SL63 Roadster, the AMG. Here's the side. Unfortunately, on this particular fitment, we want to mount it center, but the fasteners are about 8 inches left and right of center, which is would have to be about a 16-inch base plate, which would not make it very stable. So we're going to mount this one on the driver's side, but you could mount it on the passenger side. It's going to be a single screw and 3M tape.
Okay, so using the 8mm socket, we're going to go ahead and remove the screw. On this one, we're going to do it on the driver's side, but again, like Steve mentioned, you can also put it on the passenger side if you want. You just take out this screw instead of this one. Then we're going to not be reusing the factory screw. We're going to be using a 4.2 by 25, and that's going to go through this. And prior to that, we're going to take, this is a combination of a fastener and 3M tape, so we're going to clean this area right here with an alcohol pad. Then we're going to remove the 3M tape film, but on this one, because it's demonstration, we're not going to actually remove the film, but you would remove this film, and then the bracket is going to be aligned by putting the 4.2 by 25 through, and then the 3/16 spacer on top. And then also, hopefully you can see in the video here, but this hole is recessed, so this spacer is actually going to end up going into that recessed hole like that. That's how it should be sitting when it goes in. So if it's not, then your bracket will not allow it to sit flush. You can see right now, see how flush it is? So that's what you're looking for. You want to make sure that that spacer fits up in there as you're tightening it. So then you can just start tightening it up. Try to keep the 3M tape off of the car as much as possible. I mean, it can touch it a little bit, but again, the 3M tape is mainly used to hold keep the bracket from rotating left and right. So I'm just kind of holding it up in there like that and tightening the screw to try to keep that spacer from coming out. Oh, and as you can see, like, where's a good example? See, now the spacer is not sitting where it should be, and you can see the big gap there, so it's not right. So if you get that, then you have to loosen it up, and you have to make sure that that spacer drops into that slot. And it's again, there you go. It's not very difficult. It's actually pretty easy, because you can see now it's nice and flush, and the spacer's up in the hole. But again, you want to make sure that that spacer goes up inside there where it's supposed to, and then it's just a matter of tightening it down. And then again, you don't want to go too tight right now. You want to just kind of leave it a little loose, so I can just turn it with the tape, with the film off. It's going to be a little tougher, but you want to make sure that you have a little bit of slack there, so that you can set your front end and make sure that you're nice and level and square.
That looks good right there.
Okay, so once you're happy with that, now you can go ahead and finish tightening it. And like I said, the screw is going to do the majority of the work. It's just the 3M tape is going to keep it from rotating, you know, left and right. So you just want to make sure that it's nice and then snug her up. And then once you're done, that should be the base plate. You can see it's nice and solid underneath there. It's not moving. And then you're just going to put your base plate in, get it past the pull pin, and lock it into place.
Yep. And that's how it's going to look. This one's on the driver's side, and then you just put your license plate on the front plate there, and you are all done.
We're going to now show you how to mount the license plate to the front bracket. You're going to take your plate, take the screw, put it through the plate, then line it up on the bracket like so. Put the nylon lock nut on it. Now the nylon lock nut will have a nylon ring and then no ring, so the ring goes to the outside. So when you put it on, make sure the ring goes to the outside. And then take your 10mm socket or wrench, if you have just a wrench, Phillips screwdriver, and just tighten them up. ring in there is going to keep it from rattling off. So there you go. That's what it should look like when you're all done.